God. Guys, just got here to Fabspeed Motorsports. First Cars and Coffee they've had in I think over a year, so it should be pretty cool. As I was pulling in, of course, there was like a 48 piece to 918 Spyder GT2 RS, some crazy shit that was pulling in behind me. So I think it's gonna be a really cool show, so let's go ahead and check everything out. Alright, now that I've finally got my coffee, because I desperately need caffeine in the morning, I can start checking out some cars, so let's do just that. Love this GT3 with all the bronze accents on it. It's beautiful. It's crazy. There's a GT3 RS we'll take a look at in a minute that's up front, but the wing difference between the GT3 and the GT3 RS is like, I didn't know it was that big of a difference between the two. We'll take a look at that one in a little bit. This is a clean GT4 sitting on BBS's. Got a pair of M3s here. The hell is this thing? This is really nice. This is a GT4. Not sure what color it is, but it's sitting on some really nice wheels. And the fitment is just perfect. So which one you guys taking between these two? You got the M3 or the E63? That's a tough pick. I'd probably just go with the E63 because you don't see them as much as you see the M3s. But look at this thing. This is so cool. And it's got these big, bulky looking wheels, all different colors. I know most people are gonna hate this thing, but I think it is so cool. All the different panels, it is awesome. This is one of my favorite cars, and the facelift version is, I think, makes it look 10 times better, and is probably one of the best looking cars, one of the best sounding cars. Oh, this is a two-wheel drive one. Don't know if you can see that. But this is certainly a car that's going to appreciate over time. That raw single clutch transmission that people have hated for so long, I think is going to make it very desirable in the future as, you know, DCTs and then electric cars come around. Beautiful blue R8. This is crazy. So this says Super Trofeo Stradale. So this must be some crazy track focused version. See the huge wing on it. Ton of carbon in the back. And it's pretty cool how these lights are very reminiscent of the Aventador, which followed suit. Yeah, but this thing's wicked. It's almost like a Nardo gray color. It's got a black engine bay cover. Carbon everything on the inside. It's either carbon or Alcantara. It's so cool. Yeah, this People on the internet are going to fill me in on what this is, but this is definitely something special. But this car is beautiful. This is a really nice spec. On these older cars, it's nice seeing leather instead of Alcantara because it just ages a little bit better. Because as just, you know, the car gets older, Alcantara tends to fall apart. So it's kind of cool seeing leather on these older cars. Beautiful spec. Damn, check this out. ACR GTS. This is definitely rare. I don't know much about the GTSs, but
No, I haven't.
it's got a little ACR plaque in there in the middle. This thing is really cool. I mean, definitely need the park brake repaired, but awesome car nonetheless. So cool. I'm not sure if this is a Gen 1 or a Gen 2. I believe it's a Gen 2. I think this one's a Gen 3. This one's sitting on some really nice wheels. I really like these cars. It's beautiful. The paint is immaculate. Then you got the big body. This is a cool car. These things just look badass. And the interior is so cool. These just have a road presence. When you see one of these on the road with the humongous wheels and the thin tail lights, you know exactly what it is. So you got this purple wrapped R8, which I know this car is supercharged. You can feel free to hit up his Instagram right there. It's got a nice VF Engineering supercharger that matches the wrap, which is really cool. And then you got this beautiful Huracan Spyder. I really like these cars, especially when you throw on some aftermarket wheels. I mean, the fitment is just perfect. Just minor details like the yellow stitching. Got the 488 Pista and the GT2 RS. I'm pretty sure both these cars are lightly modified, and they're both super, super cool. This one's sitting on HREs, which is incredible. You never see a 488 that's modified. Beautiful interior. There's his Instagram handle. Such a cool car. I love how these type of cars have the floodlights. You know, the rear, what do you call them, fog lights built in, because that's like a racing, I'm pretty sure it's like a mandatory thing on race cars, so it's pretty cool that they have it built in on these cars. But yeah, this is, what a lineup. Beautiful. These gotta be BBSs. I'm not sure what these are, but they look like BBSs. So cool how they're center locks as well. That would be so cool having these two in your garage. So this one here is extremely rare. Designed by none other than Pininfarina himself. So if you take a look down there, it says Super America limited edition. I can't read the exact number, but this car is very rare. This is a Super America. I'll have to do some research on exactly what makes this different from the other car. I'm pretty sure it's the fact that it has a hard top that folds, you know, directly behind the car. But yeah, this is a very, very rare, very special Ferrari. You even have a plaque up on top of the steering wheel. This is so cool. I'm not sure I've ever seen one of these, a Super America. Wow. And I do remember seeing a video before that the way to tell that it's a Super America is these silver covers for the headlights, because apparently the normal 550 or whatever it is doesn't have that. They're body colored, so if you ever see one with silver, you know it's something very special. So this is the first one of the lineup that's extremely rare. The next one is this right next to it. First glance you might just think it's a 650S and walk right by it, but it is not. So this is a very special edition car. This is the Le Mans edition. You can see there it has a very small decal that tells you, obviously, that it's Le Mans. But there's a whole bunch of stuff that's done to this car that make it stand out. Obviously, you can tell by the plate, this car is only one of 8 that are ever made. You've got these special wheels with the Le Mans engraved in them. You have a couple of, small orange accents done, carbon accents. You got the carbon here. The interior, it's kind of tough to tell, but you have a two-tone orange and black interior with a bunch of carbon. But if you want to pause the video now, you can take a look specifically what makes this car different than a regular 650. It's got the roof scoop as well. Not seen one of these in person. This is such a cool car.
When you get in, just push the brake pedal down.
And the interior is beautiful. And I guess we're getting started. Wow.
Yeah, they are nice.
This is such a cool car.
Yeah. It's got a great sound.
You can see even the rear seats have like a little center console and everything.
It's loud enough. Yeah, like it's you know it's
GT3 RS. Then you got the 650S, you got a 48 Pista, all the flicks, just everything that's done to it that makes it different than the GT3. The wing itself is like double the size, swan neck. It's got the cool active aero bits to it. So when you think GT3 versus 3RS, you don't think there's that much different between the two, but when you actually see them in person, like the differences are insane. Like you have all these, aero bits just everywhere. On the hood, fenders, the side of the car, the back. This is the first GT4 RS I've seen. Not sure if these are the magnesium wheels or not. They certainly look like it, but I know they usually come in a blue color. So, not positive, but this is so cool. This is a badass R8. And it looks like it is twin turboed. Definitely has titanium exhaust, you can see that through there.
tried really hard. Tried really. And then the art.
And then you got the Aventador SV. This is so cool. Even rarer than the SVJ, which not a lot of people know, but such a cool car. Car that is definitely only going to appreciate in value. As are Aventadors in general, I'd be willing to bet. But this one in particular is definitely going to continue to rise in value, and I'm sure will be a $1 million car in no time. Then you got the Murcielago, which is also a car that is only appreciating in value, especially the gateds. I'm not sure how the e-gears are doing. I know they're definitely up, but I'm sure those will definitely appreciate eventually. But really cool to see the two together. I mean, you got the older V12 Lambo, then you got the newer V12 Lambo. Definitely different, but you can tell there's similar, design cues. You got like the little air intake on the Aventador versus the Murcielago that has the active one that pops up. So it's pretty cool to see the differences. And we'll look at this GT3. And we just looked at the GT3 RS not long ago, and you can really tell the differences. Like, you think this is such a track-focused car, but then when you see this after looking at the GT3 RS, it just looks so dulled down, which is crazy. And you got this bad boy, the new Z06. Of course, this has the flat plane crank V8. Sick car. Gen 1 Ford GT. Very distinct seats. It's a beautiful car, very timeless. And then right next to it, it looks like you have a Turbo S in the same spec as that 991.2 GT3 we saw earlier. Or I believe it was a GT3 RS. But it's got that green with the bronze wheels. Really cool. Shoo, buddy. Holy shit, that car sounds insane. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, damn. We got the 488 and we got the GT2. Let's go. Wow. Oh, the Lagonda. No way. Dude, that thing is so cool. Alright, if you guys made it this far, I just want to say a huge thank you. Also, 99%, this is no joke, 99% of the people that watch my videos are not subscribers. So if you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It's completely free, doesn't cost you anything. And I have a lot of cool stuff planned, so it'll be well worth it, I promise you that. But just like that, this video is over. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.